so much for having this opportunity with me.
You're welcome. Hey, y'all. We are live with my international friend,
Oh
Arabian.
la la.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Erica?
It's freezing in Texas and it's raining and it's miserable.
Oh, it's like -2 where I reside. It's,
That's super cold. And where are you living these days?
well, usually I live in my room. It's really cozy here. Usually, do you also sometimes live in your room,
I
Erica?
mean, yes, I'm barely leaving my home like yesterday, today, or tomorrow because it's just ice. It's like freezing ice. It's miserable. So I understand that feeling. My poor dog. If you hear him bark, it's because he's bored and he wants to go outside and he can't. But
Well, I'm just sad for the doggy now.
he's looking at me like all miserable. Like,
Well,
do you have any pets? Do you have a dog or a cat or anything?
oh, right. I need to be family friendly. No, I do not. Yeah, no, I do not. But I do love animals. I think animals are lovely creatures.
Oh, what's your favorite animal?
Um, I would say doggies just because of how intelligent they are.
Oh, yeah, he is kind of smart, but like too smart
No, right.
sometimes.
Oh,
So what
well,
so this okay, so I know that you're a belly dancer.
yes.
Is this top one of your belly dancing tops?
Yes, and I made it.
You did?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Every little bead in there is basically hot glued.
Oh my
In there.
gosh. Can we get a closer look?
Yes, just maybe right here. Let me do a little.
Little and I like the lace underneath. That's very, very
Yeah,
cute. Now,
it's nice. It's definitely.
do you do like all your own tops? Do you make them?
Yeah, yeah. There's another top that I'm also working on for Valentine's Day.
Fun. I love that. I mean, because it's so like, is it like sparkle beads? What is that? Can't
Um,
even tell.
it's just different. Some of them are shiny beads, definitely. I have always loved designing my own outfits. I
Oh,
like to take really cheap things and put them together and make them look pretty.
that's so cute. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so is green one of your favorite colors, or do you have a variety of colors? I'd love to see more. You don't have to try them
I like
on.
the rainbow.
Rainbow.
Yeah,
Okay.
rainbow. Rainbow is my favorite color. Um, just because it has so many colors, but everyone knows which color and like the colors you're talking about because it's
Right. Well, we
the
can see
rainbow.
the rainbow in the background behind you, definitely.
Exactly. Rainbow is definitely my favorite color. Oh, I realized I haven't properly introduced myself.
Oh, yes. We just jumped into conversation because we've talked before. Please introduce.
Right? Because we know each other, but some of our friends might not know who I am. Hi, my name is Leila, and I'm from the Middle East, and I am a good girl-ish.
Okay. I would say that you are. You're very
Yeah,
sweet.
you think so? On Wednesdays, I'm not that good, but all the other days, it's fine. I'm okay.
You're very sweet. You're a very nice person.
I am 20. I'm 25, and I speak,
Oh. How many languages do you speak?
well, English, Arabic, and um, I dance with a lot of people who speak Punjabi, so I'm teaching myself Punjabi, and
Really? Oh, wow.
and I know a tiny, tiny bit of Farsi, very tiny. And I just absolutely love sign language. I just love languages.
Oh my goodness. I had a feeling you would speak more than like two languages for sure.
It's lovely that I want to learn as many languages as possible because I like to sing and I like to incorporate different phrases in different languages into one. I think it's stunning.
Oh my goodness. Now, I think that's so interesting that you speak all these languages that like here in the US like we barely ever hear them speaking them. But so when you talk to your followers and your fans, like do you actually communicate with them in their language? If they speak any of those, can you?
I can, but I know there's not a lot of Arabian women that have the content that I do. So I ask for a tip every time someone wants me
Right.
to speak to them in Arabic.
Well, I mean, it's a special skill. That's what I will
Ex-
say.
Exactly.
It is a very special skill. I unfortunately really only speak English and like terrible Spanish. So whenever somebody wants to chat with me, I'm like, I don't speak your language. Even sometimes in the
Oh,
comments on like social media, I'll be like, I don't know what this is. I'm so sorry. Oh my
yeah.
goodness. So, okay. So how long have you been a dancer? Because I know between like you do lots of different types of dance.
Right. It's gonna be, well, perhaps 9 months that I've been a dancer.
But you belly danced before that. That was like your hobby, right?
Yes, I've always loved dancing. I always loved, um, well, I wouldn't say I'm a professional belly dancer, but I'm a belly dancer wannabe. I went to parks before and put on this outfit that you see, and I danced for myself, and I didn't care who was watching, and I loved it.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah,
So that feels good to be like, this is for me. To do my
that's for me. That's I do it for me.
do you do any do you do pole dancing too? Or do you
No, I don't. Most of my style is belly dancing inspired. However, I do one pole trick on a stage, and I clap for myself, and it's the
okay?
easiest one. I'm like, I did it. I did one.
Good for you. Well, it's very hard. I took a class once and I'm like, this is all abs. Like to get up and do
Uh,
the things, it's a really hard workout.
It is definitely. It definitely is. The ladies make it look so easy.
They do. They really, really do. Now, you've had like a really interesting life because you mentioned you're from the Middle East.
That's
So,
right.
how old were you when you moved to the US or
Yeah.
North
Like,
America?
yeah. So I was grade 6 when I came to where I reside. And I was grade 6.
What did you think of like coming to North America and being like, oh my God, this is so different? Like pop culture and like school.
Oh, sit back and
Boy,
bring your coffee or tea. First of all, um, the hugs here are ridiculous. It's not actual hug. Like the hugs here are a scam.
when
Okay,
the hugs like when we go like this, we give you a little tap. Like,
it's ridiculous. Like you call that a hug?
I guess you give much more.
Exactly. A hug is when you grab the person, you squeeze them, and you bring them closer to you, and then you
Oh
just.
my goodness.
That's what it is. So when I was new to like where I reside, the hugs are just disappointing.
That's really, I mean, I'm not surprised to hear that from somebody who's not from our country, but that is interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm trying to ask, because I'm like, I know, like, you're even kind of new to like a lot of social media stuff and like,
Yeah.
like being on camera and doing all this. So, like, what kind of made you want to, you know, become a creator and a social media personality and
Of
all of that?
course. Of course. So, well, how do I say this? What inspired me to be a content creator? That's a very good question. I never thought about it. But
Right.
I know is my passion for dancing, my passion for singing, of talking to people. I think naturally it it was a natural process for me to record myself and share my life with the world.
Do you have a platform that you like best? Like, are you on TikTok more? Are you on Instagram more? There's your Instagram kind of scrolling at the bottom. Like, where should people go to find out more about you?
Um, OF. I'm not sure if, but
That's fine. Well, I mean, so, well, okay. How would they find that? Would they find that on your Twitter, maybe? Or
right. So what we can say is right now you are curious about me and you're wondering where can I learn more about this chick that I am looking at that's somehow wearing this interesting bra? And
yes,
the answer is the link. A link will be provided to you where you will find a lot of juicy things because,
juicy is a
it's good to
great
have
way to say
vitamin
it.
C.
Juicy is a
Yes, because it's good to have vitamin C. It's been snowing outside so much, you know. So make sure you get enough juice in your system. You're gonna
yeah.
need it in this
Things
winter.
are gonna get
I'm
we're
being
gonna
family friendly. What else did you guys think I meant? Oh,
I mean, I think it's a perfect word. Things are going to get real juicy in the next interview that
yes.
we do, for sure. I'm positive about that. I know we have a lot more things that we could talk about that are going to be very interesting to all of our followers. And here, everyone who's listening, here's a fun fact. It was actually one of our mutual, followers that introduced us.
Mhm. Mhm. It's lovely.
Like, look at
Yeah.
that. You guys really make a difference in our
Yeah.
lives because that is how we got connected and got to know each other. And
It's
like,
because
look
of
at
you guys. Uh-huh. It's because of you guys. You're
yeah,
the one that was like, ooh, Leila. Ooh, Erica. Ooh, Leila, Erica.
I love how you say my name.
Ooh, Leila, Erica.
Well, I love meeting people from different countries that also do this because you don't usually get a chance to connect with them and
Exactly.
see what it's like for them and what it's about. And like that's kind of one of the cool things about being a creator and doing all this. Because otherwise, I mean, we would have never met and known who each other were, but you're lovely and beautiful. And I think that, your sense of humor is one of those unexpected things. Like people come for the looks, obviously, and then you're actually really funny and silly.
Mhm. Mhm. Definitely. I have a lot of funny little jokes I make. But it's my favorite thing is to make the heart laugh and something else cry.
I really hope people are catching on to that.
That's, that's
And
just
something
how I
else.
am.
Oh my gosh, that should be a TikTok. You should
That,
definitely
that
say
yeah, yeah, but I didn't answer the question. My favorite place would be TikTok, but just a little bit of cleavage is like something else. So it's not. So I keep it having multiple accounts. Instagram, I have like so many Instagrams. Um, I have a YouTube channel that I'm working on. I look back at it and I cringe and I love it. I want to be cringing every time I look at it.
I
Um,
saw that and I was like, it looks like she tried doing this. And then I don't know what happened with it, but it doesn't. But I think that's a great idea. You could do your belly dancing. You could show making your wardrobe and like your
yeah,
costumes and everything.
yeah,
And like
definitely.
do a little like try on of the outfits. And
Uh-huh.
I think that would be amazing YouTube content. Like do not have the patience to make my own costumes. That's for sure. But it's also hard to find stuff in our size, right?
Exactly. That's
So
why I do it. Yes.
that's why, I mean, I give you a lot of credit for making your own because, I mean, first of all, you have to find something that fits. And then you're like, I want to make it pretty.
Hmm. Or I buy something that doesn't fit and I make it fit. I'm like, no, you're too pretty. You need to be on my body. So I will. So I try to make it fit.
Do you like to go shopping to look for things or do you just buy stuff online?
Um, I don't. buy a lot of clothes online. I love to look at thrift stores mostly.
That's fun. You find I have found some
Thrift
very
stores
cool.
are my favorite, no shame.
No, that's great. I think
Great.
like I over the summer I went to like the Goodwill down the street for me to buy t-shirts for TikToks because I'm like, you're always making these TikToks where you're ripping the t-shirt off to like see a bikini or something underneath.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me?
You've never seen these where you're like,
Um,
ooh, 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 and then oh look, I'm in a bikini all of a sudden. Like, and I was like, I just need really big baggy t-shirts.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
went and bought a bunch of men's like double XL shirts for like $2 each.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that's awesome. Yeah, I found some good shirts at thrift stores for sure.
Exactly. It's fantastic. I'm an Arab, so I really like a good deal. That's just how it is. You give me something for free and I will negotiate for more. Just kidding. That's just me making fun of, yeah, my
Well, I
adorable,
think
lovely
well, you
people.
know what? I think that's why you're good at what you do now because you're like, no, no, no.
Yeah,
You want something from me. There's an exchange here of things. Um
yeah.
oh my goodness. So what is it like for you coming from kind of like a different culture and being a dancer and you're like with all these men that are like, ooh, show me more. Like,
Oh my God.
what is that like for
Well,
you?
very different. Definitely very different. I'm from a very private culture.
Mm,
Therefore, doing anything that is not private, but private in a different way, can be very private, whatever that means. Like,
well, did you always kind of feel like you had this wild side
like,
that like just you had to like let out, or was it just like one day you're like, I'm done with this, I don't want to have this like
I'm
conservative.
struggling to be family friendly.
I know we're doing a good job. Hey, you're doing a good job, you're doing a good job. You're like, I can't even talk about it.
um, there is one thing that I loved growing up. I was like, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to do my best and I'm going to love myself. And now, as an adult, I literally get paid to love myself. And I accomplished my dreams as a kid.
I think that's amazing. That's such a good way of saying it, being like, I get paid to love myself
Get
every day.
paid to love myself, And I think it's beautiful and I think it's stunning. And um, yeah.
That's
So
a
it's very different, but I always had the same mindset. And I know what I did not want. And I made sure what I wanted happened.
Now, what is sort of your future career doing this look like? Like, do you see yourself
Yeah.
doing this for a few more years, 5 more years, 10 more years? Like, what are you thinking?
I see myself as an old lady loving myself. Um, but also exactly.
I like it. I like it.
Um, however, the I do I always have many plans. Always have ideas. Some of them are excellent ideas. Some of them are just horrible ideas. And how I know that I am considering opening my own strip club soon, and
That's a
looking
thing
into
to
the
say.
real estate. Looking into the real estate. I am also working on releasing a music video, an album in particular.
Ooh,
Um, so I'm also working on that. So I'm working on an album. I'm working on opening my own strip club. Um,
it's okay.
censor, censor.
YouTube is a lot. YouTube and Twitch are a little bit more liberal about things that we say. It's okay.
Okay. Well, that's just big plans. I'm a big lady. I come with big plans.
I love this. I love that you have these crazy ideas and that I mean, you're so young still. You can go and do. I mean, you could do these things at any point, but like it's so many exciting opportunities for you, and I love that.
Right? Yeah, and I am doing them. It's great.
You've so far since I met you. You've like come so
Yeah,
far from when you first started, and I'm like, look at you now, entrepreneur, international woman. Like this is great.
it is great. Before I met you, I also did a lot of amazing, incredible things, and now I'm doing even more amazing, incredible things, and I'm just happy I met you, and I'm doing this with you now. Look at us.
I know we are gonna have a lot more fun in the next portion of this interview, I think. So I actually
Ooh.
we should cut this a little short and get to the the juicy portion of
Because it's snowing and you need the vitamin C.
do. I'm recovering from a sore throat.
Yes,
Sick. I need to take care of myself. So, all
yes.
right,
She needs
everyone.
lots of juice. Yes.
This is a little shorter than normal, but we've got a lot of exciting things we're going to talk about in the next portion. So make sure you follow us, click the links
Mhm.
in the bios to see the special bonus feature interview that we're going to do right now. Bye, y'all. Mwah.
Bye.